Hey there. At First Class Business, we believe first and foremost in giving and making sure that we make a great impact on our community, on our world, on our nation. It really doesn't matter how you serve, we just know that it's important to serve. Whether that's serving in your own family and taking care of your children as best as possible, or making an impact on the globe. We just get out there and do something good. So we wanted to share a little bit about the projects that we support, and just let you know that we're working in our business in order to have a vehicle to provide more help to others out there, and we hope that you do the same. So some of the causes that we support and that I really care about, one of them is the water project. I love this project because it's so easy to inspire people to help out with it. You can actually pick a specific village or school to partner with and make a donation of any amount to that particular cause. You can see how much they need in order to fund the project. You can also see how many people this is going to help. So for instance, I'm probably going to say this from a Yunguru, provide a borehole well and hand pump to help at least 350 people find access to safe and reliable water. And you can click on helping the community. Usually there's a timeline provided for how long it takes, as well as for how it's going to, like how long that well is going to help for. And you can choose to fund and donate for the entire project. They give you social media updates too of what's going on, and I love the awareness that they're creating about the needs and how many people that they're able to help and affect. Moving on from the water project, Operation Underground Railroad is something that really hits home with me. They say we exist to rescue children from sex trafficking and sexual exploitation. Um, this is a devastating topic that most people don't want to discuss. Most people will pretend that there aren't problems out there like this that exist. I even once had a team member back in the day that asked me to not put this in my email signature and support our because they felt that it was such a sensitive subject that it made people uncomfortable. And I was like, well, I'm sorry. It's uncomfortable for the children who have to go through this. So no, I'm not going to stop supporting this cause or putting this out there. It's the entire reason it needs to be addressed. So this group is incredible with what they're doing, how they coordinate rescues and then also help with the recovery of the children. It's hard to talk about this without getting emotional, so I'm going to move on to the Eden reforestation projects. And if you look at this before picture of this kind of barren land that's either been over cultivated or hasn't been set up for cultivation, and what it looks like 7 years later, and sure, I'm sure there's some photoshopping, that goes into the process, not of like changing the graphics, but making sure it looks a little bit better, and cameras got better between the 7 years. But you can also read these stories and dive in and see the difference that they're making. A lot of these resources are just overutilized in certain parts of the world where we don't really have to think about it or put much attention into what's happening there, because we go to Walmart or we go down the street to our local grocery store like HEB or something and we buy what we want. But all of these places, they need to understand how sustainability works and they need to be trained on it. This provides jobs. It improves our earth. I don't think, whether you're into the environmental health and sciences or not, doesn't really matter. We all know we need trees. Everybody knows that trees provide oxygen, and ultimately are critical to our survival. So I'm not going to go all sciencey on you and pretend I know how all that works or why. That's not the point. I just know that this is a really important project. It's pretty easy to provide a little bit of funding to make a pretty grand difference for the future of our world. And it's really cool to see the difference again between what existed and what exists now. You can see this as well. This is, again, either a farm field that didn't exist or one that was over cultivated or cultivated the wrong way. And already, the type of transition that has been made by teaching sustainability in other countries, and as well as in our own too. Central America, Nicaragua, Honduras, wherever trees are needed and wherever it's going to provide an impact, this organization works to help make that happen. So again, local communities, getting involved in schools, going to old folks' homes. The baby boomers are aging like crazy right now. And just going and singing songs, during the holidays or playing cards with somebody. there's a lot of ways you can make an impact, and a lot of ways where we take for granted the level of impact, and the profound nature of our small acts of kindness and what they can do. And so whether it's large or small, we'd encourage you to get out there and help other people and do your part. And I hope that if one person sees this, and decides to donate to one of these projects or go about and do better, then this video was beyond well worth my time. Thanks for hearing me out. Take care. Bye-bye.